A very good evening to all participants gathered here. Now we are in the next subsequent lecture on part design, SolidWorks. Let us go with the basic fundamentals of part design in SolidWorks. So, what does it mean exactly, the part design? The part design involves the creation of individual 3D solid models known as parts or subassemblies of the main final product, which are the fundamental building blocks for the larger assemblies. These parts can be created from the scratch within an assembly or by copying existing components. What are the main key aspects of part design? It includes sketching, feature creation, applying materials, and adding design details like fillets, chamfer, and holes. Effective part design utilizes the best practice such as establishing design intent, using a well-organized future tree, and considering the manufacturing constraints like draft angle for plastic components. Let us see what are the key steps carried out in part design. First step, start a new part. Open SolidWorks and create a new part document. Then go to sketching. Define the shape of your part by creating a 2D sketch on your plane. Then develop a future creation using sketching tools like lines, circle, and rectangle. Create a future such as extrude, revolve, and cuts to build up the 3D model. And adding details, applying features like fillets, chamfer, holes, and patterns to refine the part geometry by further modification of the part. And materials and appearances, assign a material to the part and customize its appearance in terms of color and texture. And finally, save the part as a separate file or as a virtual component within an assembly. These are the key steps carried out in the part design. Now let us see a demo tutorial how to perform a part design using the SolidWorks tool.
We will see and few corner rectangles also here. So let's see how to make this one. Let's go to File, New, and choose your part and click OK. Now we are in the SolidWorks interface. Let me choose some background. Now we are going to sketch this simple 3D model in SolidWorks with the help of this 2D model. So first we will create this full 2D model, then later we will extrude. So let's start to create this one. The outer diameter 42, 60, 105 millimeter. Then inner one 20 and 30. இருபத்தி அஞ்சு லட்சம் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் இந்த வருஷம் நீட் எக்ஸாம்க்கு ரெஜிஸ்டர் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. அதே மாதிரி 12 லட்சம் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் ஜேஇ எக்ஸாம்க்கு ரெஜிஸ்டர் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. இந்த அளவு. Let's start with front plane sketch. Let me draw one center line. Exit circle 1, 2. Little bigger circle, right click, select. Now choose smart dimension. Now let's define. The outer one 60 millimeter, inside 30 millimeter. This one 30 millimeter and the inner one 20 millimeter. Let's check it again. Oh, sorry, the outer one is 42 millimeter here. That's it. Now let's define this gap 105 millimeter. Okay. Now this arc we need to draw. This is tangent on the faces. So upper one 115 millimeter radius and 16 millimeter, and the gap is 8 millimeter. So let's see how to do this one. Let me choose here 3-point arc. Now click one point here, one point to this circle, and create a real geometry like this. 1, 2, like this. Exit. Now what we will choose here, now select this arc and circle, make relation tangent. Same for all. Tangent. Now comes here, tangent. The last one. Okay. Smart dimension. Let's define this one. 155 millimeter, and this one 3 millimeter, the radius. Okay. Now we want to make a strip, so we will use offset entities. Gap 8 millimeter, and let me choose this line. See this come for downward. Okay. Again choose 8 millimeter. Let me choose this one. Click. Okay, there's no need reverse. We want inside. Okay. Now let's choose the trim entity, power trim. Just press your left key and drag. See this unnecessary line we need to create. Delete. That's it. Okay. Now at the corner we will see a radius, 8 millimeter radius. So let's see how is possible. Then here also one key slot. This is 8 millimeter and 33 from this. Now choose your offset. Radius 8 millimeter. We want to create radius between these two, but this is not going to happen. So what we will do, we will choose trim entity, and let's choose power trim and trim this face corner also. Later we will again establish, but for time being we will delete. Okay. Fillet 8 millimeter. Now let's choose 1, 2, 3. Okay, this one not going to choose, so we will select second time 8 millimeter. Okay. Now let me choose again circle, and let's draw again same circle. See here also up to same. Exit. Now see the drawing seems fully defined. Exit. Now we want to extrude. So see this two circles thickness 20 millimeter, at the center one is 10 millimeter, and here radius, corner radius 2 millimeter. So go to feature, choose extruded boss base. Now here in selected contour, it will ask you which part you are going to see. If you move your cursor, you will see which part going to extrude. So first I'll choose this face. This face. Okay. Cancel it. Edit feature. Now we forget to add here fillet key slot. So how we will do this one? Again choose the line. Now let's define this line. 8 millimeter. Okay. Now choose the center vertical line and both this line symmetric relation so that it will come in center. Now smart dimension, choose this one and hold shift key and select this end. Now see distance from this outer side 33 millimeter. Trim entity, choose power trim and trim this edges. That's it. That's look fine. Okay. Now exit and choose extruded boss base and choose this layer. Select this face, direction 1 10 millimeter. Let's see direction 2. Direction 2 means backside. See, either you can directly choose here mid plane, but let's see one by one. 10 millimeter means it's become 12 millimeter, 20 millimeter. Okay. Now see. Now again drop down and choose sketch 1, extrude. And this time I'll choose this 1, 2, this rib. This rib's dimension 10 millimeter. So let's say 5 millimeter in one direction. See, it's moving in one direction. Keep direction 2. 5 millimeter. See, it's moving in both direction. 5 millimeter. Okay. That's it. So this is how we created. Let's make fillet 2 millimeter, and I choose one edge. And here you will see multiple number of pop-ups. So let's see which one is suitable for our drawing. This one, edge is 7 between right feature and part. Click and see this 8 edges selected. We don't need to select separately or one by one, so it saves you a lot of time. Okay. That's it. Let's define some color. I'll choose RGB color here. You can directly, if you have any RGB number, you can directly select here, and the color you can define 246. Okay, let me choose inside. Nickel, brushed nickel. Now see, that's look. This is how we created a simple 3D model in SolidWorks. I hope you like it. Don't forget to share and like our video, and please subscribe our channel for more videos and more projects in SolidWorks. Thanks for watching.
So we have gone through a demo tutorial how to execute a part model using SolidWorks package as a step-by-step procedure in a sequential way. Now I will conclude the lecture. So SolidWorks part design is said to be a crucial skill for engineers and designers, enabling them to create a detailed 3D model and prepare them for various downstream processes like assembly, analysis, and manufacturing. By understanding the core concepts and utilizing the various tools available, users can effectively design the complex part and contribute to the overall product development process. So after developing a part, we can able to assemble the part by inserting with respect to each other, and we can able to do further analysis and manufacturing. So in this way, the part design stands as a foundation for the assembly, the product assembly. The next meeting we will discuss about how to perform the assembly operation, part assembly operation using SolidWorks by taking few examples from the machine components, say flange coupling and so on. We will have one tutorial on assembly modeling. Thank you. Once again, I thank you all viewers. Thank you.